All right, welcome to Master the Game. This is our Kobolds Descent Into Avernus game, where all of our players are playing Kobolds, except for one, who is the special snowflake of the group, playing the half-orc lawyer. Or half-orc? No, what are you? What race are you? What race is Gonzo? Bugbear. My bad. I don't know why I thought half-orc.
No, the half orcs play for Rutgers. That's why I got it on the mind.
Yeah, well, they're kicking our butts, so you know. Yeah, he's playing the Bugbear advocate for the Kobolds. He's the legal representative for all the Kobolds.
Correct.
They
need it.
But yes, so we're gonna go around, let everyone introduce themselves. Then we will do a recap, which I'm gonna let the players do the recap because I know they remember so well. And then we'll jump into the game. So let's start with Paula. Tell us about your character.
Tonight, I am playing Arkhan, a kobold. She is a warlock sorcerer, I guess. Now, I'm not sure exactly why I added a level in sorcerer, but here we are. I guess we're gonna figure it out together.
Just randomly like, oh, I took a level in sorcerer. Whoops. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I must have had a good train of thought, but I'm not sure what it was at this moment.
All right. Next up, we'll go with Peter, who's playing Gonzo.
Yes, I'm playing Gonzo Muckraker, the legal advocate bugbear of these kobolds.
Awesome. And next up is Harold, Blackthorns Apothecary, who's playing...
I am playing Resurrect the Reaper, I almost a dragonborn, a kobold that thinks he was once a powerful and mighty black dragon. And now that I finally have 3 levels in Artificer, someone's getting some dragon armor.
Oh, that's what the plate mail was for last time. Oh, I see. We have a couple players who couldn't make it tonight. We have Bill Allan, who is playing Ufa. He is not here tonight. And then we had Randall Hampton, who is playing Tabisa, and he will not be here tonight. So his 2 characters have somehow... those 2 characters, I should say, not his 2. Those 2 characters have somehow scurried off into the hot desert wasteland of Avernus and got lost somewhere. But yeah. So I am Juce. I am the wonderful DM. And I just wanted to quickly mention, by the way, that if you are buying liquid death at a gas station, be prepared to get asked for ID because some employees might think it's alcohol. I don't know why. You know, it clearly states that it's naturally flavored sparkling water on the can. But, I mean, I guess this looks like beer or something. So, you know. And Liquid Death, if you want to sponsor me, you can sponsor me.
Why is it called Liquid Death?
Because it's water. It's water. What kills more people every year than water? Can you tell me?
Exactly. Or they could have been just
No,
questioning
water
you.
does. Heck,
Of,
I bet half of hippo deaths or deaths by hippo are because of the water. I bet you. If there was no water there, I bet you
there would be no hippos.
That's true.
That's a fair point.
All right. So, do you guys remember what happened last time? I know Paula doesn't. She even forgot that Peter joined this campaign.
That is not true.
Totally
I
is
did
true.
not. I did not. That's
I
not
reminded
true.
you. I said, remember, last night. Remember, Peter's playing the lawyer. Oh, yeah, I forgot all about him.
Let's see.
Did you or did you not say this, Paula?
What happened?
Look, let's allow the recap to continue. Okay?
Yep, I agree.
So yeah, I remember we were at Red Ruth's hut. We met Gonzo.
Yep.
And then Red Ruth showed up and she gave me back my car. And then she told us how to break the pact. I believe we needed, what was it, like the blood of a titan?
Correct.
So
Right.
we drove to where we could find a Titan, but it wasn't a Titan. It was, what was it? I was going to say an imp, but I don't. Was it an imp?
I think he was a spined devil or something like that.
So yeah, he was not a Titan. We had to do a favor for him. We had to get a thing from Arkhan the Cruel.
Right. Was that the mammoth scrotum we had to get?
Yeah, it was the scrote toad.
It was a bladder, damn it. A bladder. Mammoth bladder.
Same thing.
They're not the same thing. They're in two different parts of the body. One's exterior, one's interior.
Are you a doctor?
No.
Yeah.
But I have had
Says
one of those
Emily,
things.
it doesn't say
But
me.
I have had one of those things cut into in my life though. So I know what the difference is.
And if you subscribe to Patreon, you'll find out.
Link is in the description below.
So yeah, we met Arkhan the Cruel. We gave him an orb of dragon kind.
Yes, that Randall actually wanted to use just because he was tempted.
I mean, it's an amazing object.
It really is.
And then he gave us something that we gave to the guy that was a Titan. And then he turned back into a Titan, and then he gave us some of his blood.
Correct.
And then we're going to take a long rest in his helmet.
I think he took his helmet with him though.
Did he take his helmet? I thought he
Yeah.
was using his helmet as a... That's right. He did take the helmet and
And
just left
then-
his bed and everything else.
And then the thing he gave you guys, his blood, the gallon of blood that you put into the bladder, the mammoth bladder, you then went and saw the Tao at the demon zapper.
Yeah, that's right. And then we headed there. We decided not to take the rest there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we headed. And then we're going to go... Did we break the pact already, or were we in the process of that?
So the Tao had guzzled the blood of the Titan and was free, and had then told you guys, or gave you a letter of inscription, and marked on your map where Bell's Forge is, and it's on your map it looks like a large volcano. And so that was, I believe, where we left off. You guys were talking about taking a nap, heading to Bell's Forge, and you had said that you had like 24 hours left of gas in your infernal machine, I believe.
Some kind of scroll of invisibility, greater invisibility.
have-
Yep.
18 hours left.
18 hours left. And then, yeah, so you guys were basically standing below this demon zapper that you can see has a unicorn being like with this energy holding it up between these two what look like mandibles of like a stag beetle or something, up in the air, like 150 feet up in the air.
Hey.
And that's where we left off. So here you are at the demon zapper. What is your plan?
Do we want to take a long rest in this particular area, or do we want to do what we need to do, then head to the next location?
Oh, and he told you that Bell would definitely be interested in helping you because Bell and Zariel do not like each other, even though Bell technically works for Zariel.
Good to know. Oh, I have no more soul coins.
Do you want to take a long rest?
I honestly mostly just want to work on my armor.
In other
Okay.
words, yes, he wants a long rest.
I would love a long rest.
I mean, that sounds like a good reason.
Resurrect is very excited right now.
Oh, I need to give you guys... Whoops, didn't mean to click that. My computer usage is going to go through the roof now because I accidentally clicked a program I didn't want to open. So that's awesome.
As your legal advisor, I would recommend taking a long rest and working on your armor. I think this is prudent.
Your lord is fantastic. I used one of my artificers and infusions on Tabisa's one of his weapons. I'm gonna revoke that so that I can apply an infusion to my armor when I craft it up.
Okay. So Tabisa's weapon infusion canceled. Or revoked.
Sorry, buddy.
It's all right. I'm sure he'll understand.
Yeah, and then I will take some time to cast Lehman's Tiny Hut so that we can at least rest in a comfortable, safe location. And then I will start working on my armor with all of my tools.
I just posted the link to Lulu. So you guys have access to the memory she has regained throughout the campaign. Okay. And whoever decides to use her can control her in combat and stuff, just so you guys know.
Ooh.
I think it has a direct link to the D&D Beyond page for her too, so if that helps you.
Who did want to control her? What did we decide?
I don't think we decided yet.
Okay, cool.
That's okay.
I think that was one of the last things that was said during the end of last session, which was decide who's gonna run her.
Yup. I think I said that. I'm like, yeah, you guys got her. Go for it.
And I'm sure we said we'll figure that out before next session.
Oh, nothing gets figured out before next session ever.
So what do we do? Rock, paper, scissors, flip a coin.
Well, who wants it? Don't all volunteer at once.
I mean, like I'm neutral. If nobody wants to manage Lulu, I can do it. I'm also not dying to do it. So if somebody else would prefer to, it doesn't matter to me.
The page gonna load. I don't think I've ever looked at her stats before. Oh, there we go.
She's pretty good. The only ability she doesn't have, I think it says on her thing, she cannot turn into her original self or whatever, her mammoth self.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's on her page. In fact, yeah, I think we'll just go with that. If it's too powerful, I don't care. Whatever. I'll kill her off if it's too powerful. Screw Lulu. She'll die by the sword.
Whoa.
But
the elephants are powerful.
Yup.
I don't know if I've ever looked at this stat block before.
She's pretty amazing. I gotta say, she's pretty amazing. So Lulu is flying around you guys. And she's like, so what's the plan? You guys are taking your long rest and you're working on your armor. What's everyone else doing?
I'm very unnerved if this thing is flying around me.
It's a little tiny cute elephant. It's the
I don't
cutest
care.
thing you've ever seen in Avernus.
Adorable.
Just stay over there.
The giant bugbear does not like little hollyphants.
But she has an ability called Trumpet of Sparkles.
Of course. I imagine she like paces on her hind legs back and forth, and her little like snout goes up and down, and sparkles come out.
He's just gonna fire glitter at you.
So Paula's controlling Lulu then, right? Is that what was said? That's what I heard.
We'll say I have her. I have her.
Oh,
stats
okay.
up right now.
That's fine by me. Blackthorn, you got her. Blackthorn's got her then.
He's got this. I'm good with that.
See, that was one thing Nate from WSD20 was great for. He always controlled Lulu in combat and forgot about her 99% of the time. So it was great. I didn't have to worry about it.
Oh yeah, we got Lulu.
All right. So
Okay. I don't have anything in particular I'm gonna do during a short rest.
Okay.
Or long rest. Sorry.
Okay. Are you just resting right next to the demon zapper, or what's your guys' plan with where you're trying to rest? Inside your infernal machine? Next to your machine?
Next to the machine is probably best.
Okay.
That way, like the Lehman's tiny hut is like right next to it. Anything comes near my car, I'm right there to deal with it.
Okay. So you're awake, working on your armor. And you all of a sudden you see from that unicorn up in the air, you see this bolt come down just like a bug zapper, and you hear bzzz, and then a few moments later you just smell this rotting, nasty smell. It's like sulfur mixed with like rotten egg mixed with death. It just catches your nose. And if any of you were asleep, you probably wake up because of the smell and the sound. But yeah.
It smells like barbecue.
What was that?
I assume something got too close to the giant bug zapper.
Well, I'm not gonna go check it out.
I'll just poke my head out of the Lehman's tiny hut.
So assuming you give yourself the proper angle, you see just a pile of ash that's blowing away slowly, where you think the zapper zapped.
Oh, I don't know what that was, but it's dead now. It's only a pile of ash, which might be kind of useful material component wise, but if I leave the dome, it's going to disappear. And I don't feel like doing it again, so I'm just going to sit right here.
I would advise against leaving the dome.
No, you
Lulu talks to all of you and connects you guys and says, "Man, this bugbear is really bossy, isn't he?"
I mean, I feel like he barely reiterates what we were already planning on doing. Just making it seem like it's his own words. Man, is that what being a lawyer is like?
Listening to yourself talk or
A holly font has no need for a
reiterating the
lawyer.
obvious?
Lulu needs no lawyer.
That's what they all say.
Until they need a lawyer.
Correct.
Fair. Okay. So the rest of your long rest passes, no issues. You are able to do whatever you could do in the full 8 hours to your armor, to your plate mail armor. And yeah. Where to?
Put my armor on.
Okay.
And you can. So I feel like the way my armor, it's, if you've ever seen the Disney cartoon Gargoyles, my armor kind of looks like Xanatoth's Iron Man gargoyle armor. So it kind of looks like if Iron Man made armor to look like a dragonborn.
Okay.
And he has glowing green eyes, and it's like little chest cavity kind of just opens up, and I just step inside of it, and it closes around me.
Nice.
This is much more my style. All right, let's go punch something in the face.
Yeah. Maybe you can punch something in the face. I'm not so sure about that.
Lulu pipes in. Don't sell yourself short. You'd be amazed at the things you can unlock within yourself.
What inspiring words, Lulu.
You hear that?
What?
I just heard something.
What did you hear?
Was it another bug thing in the zapper?
No, somebody talking in my head.
That's Lulu. She does that from time to time.
Freaking me out.
Lulu just blows her trumpet horn. Sounds like it's all stuffed up. It sounds like a kid trying to blow their nose who doesn't know how to blow their nose.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
All right. You hop in your infernal machine, and where are you headed to? Bell's Forge?
Yes.
Okay. You get the pipes roaring. Like I've said before, it sounds like a naturally aspirated, old school, we'll say Dodge Charger. Vibrates. The whole vehicle just pulsates with power as you kick it into gear, and start making your way towards Bell's Forge based on your map. Now, once again, it looks like it's not far on the map, but it takes quite a while. It takes about 6 hours until you can see the smoke coming from a volcano. A gargantuan volcano dominates the horizon. Clouds of fire and ash spew from its caldera, and the air trembles with its angry grumblings. A vast, multi-layered fortress has been hewn into the volcano's rocky slopes.
Can we see is the forge built into the volcano?
It looks like it might be, because the only spot you see like this smoke coming from is the opening of the volcano.
Is there like a path that leads there, or are we gonna have to go on a lovely hike?
So actually, yeah, it looks like as you get closer, there is what looks like an iron road that goes straight to the door of the tower. And it's like a straight path almost. There's some steps as you get close to the tower, but nothing crazy like before.
So, how long do we drive for?
I think I said 6 hours.
Okay. Make sure I take that off my gas. All right. There's 12 hours left in this thing. I'm going to park it by the steps.
Okay. Yeah, I imagine you pull up and like your little door is like in line with the steps. It's almost like red carpet treatment, straight up the iron steps or iron road up to the steps. I'm sorry, you said you want to go all the way to the steps. So you kind of like cross over the iron road and you stop right there, so you can get out and go straight up the steps then. Upon doing so, you see 2 horned devils, and then you see 10 bearded devils behind them.
Is that 2 horned devils or a 2-horned devil?
Horned devils. There's lots of horns. Well, I guess they have 2 horns and then a lot of spikes.
The devil.
But they are seemingly in front of the 10 bearded devils, and they appear as though they are bracing for you to come at them.
Oh. Like violence?
Like they're assuming you're going to attack them.
Do I want to? I mean, I don't. Do we
I would
want
advise
to?
against this.
Do we have like a white flag we can wave or something?
I don't know about a
Like,
flag.
you know, like we come in peace.
Don't have a white flag, but I do have message. How far away are they from us?
About 100 feet.
Just enough range. I will message to one of them, and I will speak in Infernal. Calm down, calm down. We come under a banner of peace and non-violence.
They kind of just stand there, continue to look at you. They do not respond.
All right, well, I didn't say anything. How do we want to play this? Do we want to just walk up there with like our arms raised? I mean, I don't mind killing them, but I don't really. If this is a fight we can avoid.
Though. There's a lot. Like there's like more than 10.
At the top of the tower, you see 4 more bearded devils poke their head up over the wall.
Unless you want me to fireball them all, and then I am game for this. But
I would advise showing them the letter that we have.
Oh. Guess that.
This is why we have a lawyer to remember these things. All right,
I'm sure. I mean, how far away are they?
Like 100 feet.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that. I will take the letter.
Okay.
And I will walk it over there.
The full 100 feet?
Yes.
Okay. Roll initiative.
Is it everyone or is it just me?
Oh yeah, everybody. But
I need dice.
yeah, dice help for playing
Dice
D&D.
helps in this game. Okay. All right.
You want us to put in the chat? I got a really strong start to the game.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what?
Oh wow, no bonus.
You're not doing like. Hey, what did I just get? I'm trusting D&D Beyond tonight. Oh,
Indeed.
cool. Maybe I won't trust D&D Beyond. Maybe I'm gonna go get my own dice. That's terrible.
Well, I got 21.
You know what?
So.
You're not cool.
Most people don't tell their DM they're not cool when they roll poorly in initiative against 16 creatures.
Don't tell me the odds.
I stand by my feelings.
Okay. So, you start walking and approaching after saying you do not come in a violent manner. And once you hit the 50-foot mark, you see that the bearded devils step in front of the horned devils, the 2 horned devils. The bearded devils that are up on the wall pull out what looks like these javelins that have like red veins, like orange veins. It almost looks like so they're black, but they have like orange and red pulsating veins through them, like a lava or something, like pulsing in these javelins.
Gonna keep walking with the letter out. I'm sure once you read this scroll, everything will be explained. Can't believe I'm saying this. There's no need for hostilities.
You say that through message again?
Yeah, speaking in Infernal.
All right. You hear back. What does it say? What's the letter say?
All right. I will unfurl the scroll. Take the time to like read it and then message it to them while I'm reading it.
Okay. So the letter that you have states from the Tao. I forget the Tao's name all of a sudden, but from the Tao, it states that they endorse you to meet with Bell to discuss an important matter that only Bell's ears should hear. And it has like a signature from the Tao on it.
All right, so that's what the letter says.
All of a sudden, you see the two-horned devil step to the side, and the bearded devils stop and part like the Red Sea. And you see the bearded devils that are on the wall slowly disappear back where you can't see them again. And the door opens. This large door opens, and you see smoke come billowing out the doorway.
I will message back to everyone else. All right, I think it's safe to proceed.
Once you walk in through the door, you look up. There's very large ceilings, 50-foot high ceilings. And you can see this room. There's some stairs that go up, but it looks like they just come out to the top of the tower. So it's just this open area. And then you see in the middle of the room is a stairway that appears to go down. The heat, as even before you got in through the door, is unbearably hot. Are you guys not immune, but do you have any resistances to heat or anything?
No.
Resistant to fire.
Okay. So
Not necessarily heat, but like kind of.
So you then, Arkmir, while it's hot and muggy and maybe harder to breathe than normal, probably doesn't bother you that much. The rest of you almost immediately feel very parched, very thirsty.
I am in full plate. I am wrapped like a baked potato right
now. Well, that is okay. What I will need then from you and Gonzo is con saves. But because if you're in heavy armor or medium armor or heavy clothing, I need you to roll at disadvantage.
Yep.
Oh, good Lord. I don't know.
I'm sure I'll be fine. These dice have never steered me wrong, except for the times that they have.
16.
Oh, no.
I'm
Anything that can help me here.
How bad was it, Harold?
Is Razorek rolling with disadvantage?
I am.
Okay. So I have a very special new ability that I have not used yet.
Of course you do.
But I would like to restore balance and allow you to roll without disadvantage.
We'll roll this again. Why, dice? Why would you do this?
Didn't help.
11. It was 7 before.
You know 11. What? You're good. You're good. The number is not hard to beat, so you are good. It's only a DC 5 for now, so you're good.
Oh, thank God.
For now.
For now.
Oh no. Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, you're good. That's not a bad thing.
Walking into a volcano.
I'm just like, I'm a little confused. We're making the saves about walking into a volcano, but you told us we had to know how long we could breathe underwater.
I forgot about that.
Just like,
don't worry, I got that on the side.
That message, I was like, this is gonna go south fast. Okay, continue on.
So Yeah, so you're in this room. You see stairs in the middle that spiral down, like a spiral staircase. And you see, obviously, the stairs along the exterior wall that just go up and seemingly just go to where maybe those bearded devils were on the top of the tower. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna ask one of them to direct us to Bell.
Bell would be downstairs, overseeing the forge.
Is there like an obvious? Is it like just that's where you go, or
Yes,
is
the
this?
spiral staircase goes down.
Thank you for your assistance. You guys got any water or like ice chips, perchance?
No chance in hell.
Really large fan.
At this point, I was gonna like the helmet's just gonna retract into the shoulders. All right, as we're going down the stairs.
My client requires water or some snacks or both. Do you have these?
No, not for you. We have nothing for you.
Your poor host. All right, down the stairs.
I will make a note of that.
As Resurrect's walking down the stairs, I'm gonna try and like cast a ray of frost on the area in front of him. So like as he walks forward, it like cools him down a little bit.
How do I not have prestidigitation to cool myself off? What kind of wizard am I?
A very good one. Well, you're not really a wizard, right? You're more of a dragon.
Yeah, that's true.
In kobold form.
Black
Or so you
dragons
think.
aren't resistant to fire. Should have been a red dragon.
Dragon
you can blame
next
your
time.
mom and dad for that one. So you guys start making your way down the stairs then?
Yes.
Okay. Lulu's kind of floating around you, and she seems very thirsty as well.
Would you like me to roll a con save for Lulu?
Well, I did, and I made it.
Okay.
So it's okay.
Okay.
But yeah, she's floating around you as well. You guys are fine though for now because you made your saves. So you start making your way down the stairs, these stone stairs, and upon breaking the level of the floor, you see down below you multiple anvils, massive anvils, and they're about 60 feet down in this large room. And working at each of these anvils are these large giants of fire. And they're hammering away on weapons that look very similar to the javelins you saw above that the bearded devils had. So they're like a black steel with like a radiant pulsing orange like veins going through it. And off to the side of the room, there's like a throne, and in it you see a very large creature who looks how do I describe the look? In like armor that has like this face of like a devil on it. He's got big wings. So he is a large fiend. He's got horns coming out of his head. And he also has like this flaming greatsword that he's got his hand on. His throne has like skulls of demons on it. And he's just kind of sitting back, relaxed, watching over the forge. And he sees you guys walking down the stairs.
I think that's Bell.
No, I don't want to go talk to Belle anymore. Do we really? Belle looks very scary.
Should we discuss with him his the poor treatment from his lackeys, or she'll bring that up later?
I can wait till later.
We'll address the OSHA violation heat issue that they're experiencing here.
His throne is flying, by the way. It's not on the ground.
Oh, cool. Because I wasn't terrified of him before. His throne could fly around now.
There is circling this room, by the way, in spots. It goes under the floor and then comes back up. Or I'm sorry, the floor has spots built over like a bridge. But there is lava circling this room. And there are sparks flying throughout the room. They fall like rain from the forge.
Oh, I like this room. I miss the swamps. Oh, it's nice and humid.
In the top right hand corner of the room, before the lava pit, you see some racks of weapons, by the way. Most of them are too large for any small or medium creature, but you do see a greatsword and 2 javelins that also are made of that black steel with that pulsing radiant orange.
Did the letter that we got, did it discuss what we wanted to speak with Belle about, or was it just like basically a letter of introduction?
So I told you what it said before. It does not say specifically. In fact, it says only for Belle's ears.
Okay.
Now, as you come down into this room, you can hear Belle yelling at these large black giants with orange features. Work harder, for Zariel does not appreciate gentle work. And then in your head, you guys hear, what is it that brings you here?
Did you hear that?
Did he just say work harder for Zariel?
Correct.
Weren't we told that he doesn't like her?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, this might have been...
Then you hear, we must amass an armory for Zariel's army to rule the world of Faerun.
I hope we're in the right place.
Work harder, work faster.
I will respond to his message. Are you the one they call Belle, who oversees the forge?
That is I.
Did I hear it correctly that you're building an army for Zariel?
That is correct. We work for Zariel.
Excellent. Excellent. Just going to look around at the other ones. What is happening?
Is this not good?
How did you get past my guards without incident?
We've got a letter.
We've got a letter.
A letter, you say?
We also did not get any food or drink from them as well.
You will not get food or drink here. What does this letter say?
I will read him the letter.
As you're reading it,
hospitality.
the throne floats towards you guys who have not made it all the way down. And it's like 5 feet away from you, and he holds a hand out for the letter.
I will hand it to him.
Don't worry, I copied it in our downtime.
As he starts reading it, the throne turns its back to you guys and starts floating away. And then he says, so you knew the Tao. And this is all in your head. The Tao knows of my hatred for Zariel. That is the only thing that would have warranted this letter. What is it you seek?
It's my understanding that you hate her, yet you work for her.
Yes, I very much hate her. Meanwhile, he says out loud, faster, harder, Zariel will not be happy with disobedience from you.
Razrak is very confused right now, but it's cool.
Seeing your confusion, Belle says, Have you ever had a job that you worked?
Not particularly. I'm more of the tyrant kind of person.
Ah, so
Ruling
you're the
over-
boss that everybody hated to work for.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Could you imagine working for a bigger, better kobold that, was bossing you around, but you knew you could do a better job ruling? Could you imagine that?
Before you answer, don't get trapped in hypotheticals, okay?
I was going to sit and think about what he said for a moment. Yeah, all right. We shouldn't get trapped in hypotheticals. I assume no one else can hear this conversation that we're having.
Only you three and your little Hollyphants.
Then I will explain to him why we were sent.
Okay. So Lulu speaks up and says, "We are seeking Zariel's sword. We believe it's in the citadel that we are trying to find." And Belle says, well, you guys want something. Of course, I need something as well. And you see off to the side, Belle kind of looks over and tells you guys, there are some rods I need. These rods are they're 9 adamantine rods. They were stolen from this forge by Zariel's spies. Once all 9 rods are returned to me, I will be willing to divulge the location of the Bleeding Citadel.
You have any idea we can find this spy?
Well, that is what I was hoping you could help with. And you, all of a sudden, Lulu speaks up and says, I remember these adamantine rods you speak of. I remember they were in a flying fortress that crashed a long time ago. And as soon as Lulu says that, Belle says, I know where this fortress is. I can have one of my imps lead you there. And we could even provide a barge for you to travel across the river Styx to get there.
Will this barge be properly provisioned with possibly with food and drink?
It will not with food or drink. However, beyond that, it's all up to OSHA regulations.
Assuming the air conditioning is working properly.
There's no air conditioning. It's all open.
Oh, I guess we have a plan now.
How long does it take to get there?
It shouldn't take long. I don't know. I don't leave here very often, but yeah, again, it shouldn't take long. A few hours.
When you say okay, so a few hours.
Yes.
Okay.
So you don't leave here much?
No, I have a job to do. Meanwhile, you hear him yelling, "Faster, you slow dumbasses!"
But your throne flies.
Yes.
I can see the problem.
And what is that problem you speak of?
You have a flying throne. You could go anywhere.
Yes, but I am in here. watching over these putzes.
That's what you get a lackey for.
I have lackeys. I have lots of lackeys.
You don't properly delegate. That's the problem.
That sounds like a threat. That sounds like an insult. Meanwhile, he snaps his finger, and upon snapping his finger, you guys teleport outside of the tower, and you are behind the tower where you once were. And there is a iron road that leads out, and you see this little tiny imp that's standing there. And you see him nodding his head, not looking at you guys, just nodding his head. And after a moment, he turns to you and says, "Oh, hello! So you guys must be the ones that are after the 9 rods. I'm going to take you down to the barge. Is that okay with you?"
Lead the way, tiny imp man.
"Oh, please do not call me that. My name is Balakros."
All right, then, Bellicros. We
And he's-
shall follow.
He starts walking, and as he walks, he kind of puffs his chest out and looks like he's kind of strutting, you know? And as he leads you, you guys start walking by periodically guards along the side of this road. Quite a few of them, actually. You see multiple bearded devils that are kind of patrolling the road. And as you guys make your way through, they kind of part for you. You get down to what looks like the river Styx, and you can see this large, massive barge. It's 30 feet long, 15 feet wide. It looks like you could fit easily 2 huge infernal war machines on this thing. There are 12 of these creatures, and there is a bone devil that are also on this barge. These creatures that are kind of standing there, they're like a metal baby's face, and they've got like a cape, and they kind of look a little bit disproportionate, and they're about medium size, so they're a little bigger than the kobolds in this group. And they're like sitting on the oars, waiting for you guys to get up on the barge.
Do I know what kind of devils these are?
Give me a check. Arcana,
Are there-
or
I'm looking for life preservers or anything like that, like a second boat or something.
there is none. However, the barge is surrounded with like a fence or a railing that's made of demon bones, and then at every post is a demon's skull.
Okay. I'm going to test the railing to see how sturdy it is.
Oh yeah, give me a strength check.
That is a 27 for a religion check.
Oh, beautiful. That will work. So you know that the ones on the oars are Maragons. I can't pronounce that properly.
Sounds right.
Maragon, according to D&D Beyond, which our viewers could hear that. So yeah, they're just sitting there on the oars. How was your strength check over there, Gonzo?
15.
Yeah, you start really nailing the railing. It's not going anywhere. It's sturdy as hell.
How wide is this? Is the river?
The river's large. It's like, for you, Paula, you would understand the Grand River downtown. It's kind of like that.
Mhm. Okay.
It's pretty big, but it's also
Is it really
looks-
fast moving, or it's
not right here. It isn't. It looks like it's pretty slow right here.
okay.
But you know that it kind of picks up in a lot of spots. It's usually fast moving.
Okay.
It's not something you would ever want to swim in. In fact, you've heard stories since being down in Avernus that falling in the river can be lethal, and most likely will alter who you are.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Every once in a while, you see like grotesque creatures crawling out of the river. That it's almost like creatures are being born of the river.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna in once we're on the barge, like I would like to be in the middle, like it literally as far away from the sides of
Yeah, you can do
the
that.
barge as I can be. I want no part in falling into that river.
Okay. Yeah, Lulu starts flying near you. As Lulu flies near you, all of you can hear Lulu say, I think I remember something.
What is it, Lulu? What do you remember?
There's a demon lord named Yinogu who wants to destroy Zariel's sword. He hates it as much as he hates her. Before I escaped, we fought him once, but I don't remember where.
What's he called?
Yinogu.
Inogu?
Yenoghu.
Do I know anything in particular about this demon lord?
You rolled really well before. Do you know as a player about Yinogu?
Somewhat. I want to say he made the Knolls.
I think it's the Knolls god, yeah. So yeah, we'll say you know exactly what you know as a player.
Okay.
And if you want to look up more information, you can as well. Just don't spoil anything in Descent. Because I haven't read far enough to know what Yinogu ties into this adventure. So there you go.
Oh man, it's
Razorek,
terrifying.
I would advise that this is foreshadowing, and we should be on alert as well. We'll probably see this creature.
I totally agree. Yinogu, very powerful entity. He is the father of Knolls. Not a big fan of Knolls.
Lulu says, yeah, they sound horrific.
Knolls?
I would
hyena
know. I never met
demons.
one.
They look like scarier version. Lulu in your head says, they look like scarier versions of Gonzo.
Gonzo, you sure you're not a
Well-
bard?
Gonzo seems nice, so maybe they're nice too.
They're
Maybe.
not. I don't think
Gonzo
so.
has big, sharp teeth, though, too.
Hmm.
Even when he closes his mouth, you can see his teeth. That's pretty intimidating.
But he's nice. So maybe the Knolls are nice.
Is he nice, though? He hasn't said anything nice. He just tells you guys what to do and what not to do.
No, I don't.
More like a consultant.
I
he like
advise.
advises. Yeah. You know,
Let's just hope we don't run into this demon lord.
Yes, that would be terrible.
I didn't like the way you said that.
It's terrifying. Having these memories just come back out of the blue is absolutely terrifying. There's a lot of things I've blocked out and suppressed that I've experienced here, apparently. A lot of trauma, okay? I lost my best friends. Everybody that
we get
is what's
Lulu
close to
some
me.
therapy, okay? Like if we can just get her.
Want to talk about it?
And that damn witch made it all come flooding back slowly. It's terrible. All right. So the barge begins to move, and we will take a 5-minute break right there for bathroom
Okay.
and all of that wonderful stuff.
I
So-
have to go let the cat in.
That's what you call it, huh? We'll be right back. All right, we are back. Before we jump in, I do want to read a little quote. The flying fortresses of Avernus need fuel. And what better fuel than the souls of the damned? The cartographer. All right, so you guys are making your way down the river Styx on this massive barge.
It's like an Avernus advertisement.
I legit thought you were going to say, and what's better fuel? Liquid death.
You know what? Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
you'll
no, I unplugged
fix it
my
in post.
headphones.
You can fix it in
I
post.
can't hear anything that anybody says right now. But liquid death.
That's how I'm going to derail the campaign. Oh,
Liquid death. Right here. You want to sponsor us? Sponsor us.
Like that was a perfect moment.
Yeah, I agree. The river Styx is full of liquid death. So do not swim in it. All right. So, a gigantic basalt citadel shaped like a sword blade is moored at the dock. Actually, before I do that. A massive iron structure that appears to be a pair of docking arms straddles the river Styx and extends out over it. Hefty clamps, chains, and bars are fixed to the docking arms to lash large vessels between them. A gigantic basalt citadel shaped like a sword blade is moored at the dock. The flying fortress thrums as screaming souls from the river Styx are drawn up into it. So this dock is about 100 feet high, where it has service platforms protruding from these like rocky cliffs over the river Styx. You see just beyond it, there appears to be, or not beyond it, but on this one dock, looks like a horned devil again. And as you guys are pulling up on the barge, the horned devil says, "Hey! What are you doing here?"
He's yelling at all of us?
Yeah.
Or, okay. Is this the Crest Fortress?
This is not yet.
We're on an urgent mission for Lord Bell of the Forge.
Oh, Bell! Yeah, Bell's good people. They make lots of weapons.
So if you don't mind, we would like to proceed with our quest.
Oh. Well, I suppose I can do that, I guess. As you get closer on your barge, you can see what looks like engine oil just covers this horned devil. Like he's just caked in it. Looks like clearly like he's a mechanic or something. And you can see he's chewing on like this smoking shard of red hot coal. Yeah, I don't know. I suppose I can let you pass. Feel free. But if you guys want to earn some soul coins, there is something you could do for me.
What would that be?
Well, I do have a contraption I've been working on. It basically goes to the bottom of the river Styx and takes all the dormant souls and rescues them. It sucks them all up into this machine, and pulls them out of the river Styx from the bottom.
What do you mean by rescue?
You know, pulls them out of the river Styx. I mean, if you're a soul, you don't want to be stuck there.
And where do they go once you've rescued them?
Well, they get sucked up into the machine and then brought up here.
So like we take the machine and we suck them up, and then you give us soul coins. Is that?
Yeah, it's attached by a cable to the dock here. Well, not
and
here, but
we go in the river.
No. You go in the machine. It's submersible. It goes down to the bottom. Don't worry, it has an hour of oxygen in it. So it'll only take 10, 15 minutes, and whoever gets the most souls will get a soul coin.
There's no way that could go bad. It's basically a foolproof plan.
Why would that go bad?
You know what? There's so many.
This sounds
don't
like
even
foreshadowing
get me started on the amount of ways that could go bad.
I mean,
this sounds like more of that foreshadowing that we got earlier. I would advise against this.
How many soul coins do each of you have at the moment?
I've got 3.
I got 0. Well, I will point out the crawler kind of runs on soul coins, or the tormentor runs on soul coins. So I mean, we are gonna have to start procuring more of these if we want to stay mobile.
Correct.
Otherwise, we will be walking.
We could do this on the way back. Presumably, we'd have to come back the same way.
Ooh, yes. Let's kick the can down the road. It's a solid plan. Ever heard one?
I tell you what, I'll also do you a solid. If you've got some kind of vehicle and you want to swap out a weapon or need repairs, I could probably help you out with that too if you do this for me right now.
Okay.
I would advise getting that in writing.
Okay. So here's the thing, y'all. We have a harpoon flinger that is inoperational on the Tormentor.
Is it currently under warranty?
Do you think we're gonna need a harpoon flinger?
I don't know, but it's a harpoon flinger. None of the weapons on the Tormentor work, right?
I think the projectile one does not work.
Okay, so
I think you have something else on it.
So we do have the raking scythes.
I think
it's
so.
just the harpoon gun that doesn't work.
I think so.
Gonzo, how are you with ranged attacks? Do you have any that you could possibly use while the Tormentor is in motion?
You mean hit from a distance?
Yeah.
If necessary, I can do that.
What is your particular...
My accuracy is questionable at times.
What kind of weapon do you use? Or is it magical? Yes, I'm not too sure what all you can do yet.
If you think this is important to have your weapon fixed and the warranty is you've nullified it for some reason because you've attempted to fix it, then you should probably look into this. And probably ask if this person has a lounge area or something that we could get out of the heat and maybe get some water and snacks before we go on this misadventure.
That's a fair point. All I'm gonna say is, we're in hell. We should probably have every weapon available to us.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm gonna ask the guy, do you have a lounge with water and snacks?
You can hang out on my docking station up here if you need to, and I can probably get you a water skin or something. We could probably scrounge up some maggots or something to eat too, yeah.
Oh.
This is This hospitality is something we haven't seen.
Do we want to take him up on the offer?
I advise you take him up on this offer.
So we just have to go in the suit thing, go down, suck some stuff up, and come back up.
Yes.
I mean, it seems possible. But
There's
questionable
4
choice.
seats in it if you guys want. I mean, you don't all have to go, but the more go in, the better it'll be.
I don't have anything that could help me survive underwater if it need be. I'm willing.
I mean, if it starts leaking and we end up in the river Styx, I think drowning is like the least of our concerns. I'm just saying.
That's-
saying.
I would advise
true.
drinking. I would advise against drinking the water if that occurs.
I would not advise drinking the water.
I
Well,
wouldn't by touching that water. Like,
Don't touch it.
I'm in if everyone else is in.
okay, if you're gonna do it, we might as well.
So you'll do it? You'll pilot my experimental bathysphere?
Experimental. Wait, you didn't say it was experimental. You just said it was like.
Yeah. That's kind of the thing. It has to be tested. So this is test run 221.
How have the other tests turned out?
They failed. But this one, I am sure will not fail.
Why are you sure that it? Why did the other
Because
ones
I've
fail?
fixed every mistake that happened in the previous ones.
Is he telling me the truth?
Insight check him.
I'll use the devil one. I shouldn't have rolled that. No, yeah, that was good. Okay. Insight. I should have guidance myself, but I didn't. That is 17.
You believe he is telling you the truth. Like, he is saying it with conviction. He starts telling you, yeah, so it's going to dredge the bottom of the river Styx for silted souls. I just need to test it out, but, you know.
All right.
It can fit up to 4 of you. So however many of you want to go down is fine by me.
Can I use detect thoughts on him to see what he is thinking about?
Yeah, so he seems super excited that he's going to be dredging up the silted souls from the bottom of the river Styx. And so you see an image in your head of like this giant metal machine that you get into and has like this door that like pulls shut and it has like a rubber gasket and it twists like sealed shut from the inside and the outside. Has a way to open it. And he like you can see real quickly how he's tested that it's airtight and watertight, and it seems pretty spot on. And it has a gauge for air or for oxygen on the side, and it's in. Basically, you can tell it's about an hour, according to him, of air for one person.
Oh, an hour for one person, but there's 3 of us.
Yeah. So you know that would divide it in 20-minute increments. So there's 20 minutes per person if all 3 of you went down there. Or 30 minutes per person if 2 of you went down there. He tells you he only needs you down there for 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay. So all 3 of us can go down there for 15 minutes and come back up.
We want Lulu to just wait up here.
She does communicate in your brain, right?
Yeah, like if something weird is happening up here, then she can let us know. Right?
Yeah. Lulu says, I can do that. None of you are going to stay with me.
mean, we figured you'd be fine. You are so responsible.
Yeah, but there's a lot of creatures here that would probably try to kill me.
We can leave Gonzo.
How deep is this river?
So Paul or Arkmir would have told you, or I'm sorry, not Arkmir. Basilstein would have told you it's about 50 feet deep. And he tells you the diving bell is attached to 50 feet of chain, more than enough length to reach the bottom of the river.
Okay.
There's 4 suction stations inside the diving bell. Each one is equipped with a chair and some metal control levers.
Well, yeah. I and whoever else wants to go with me will go down into your little submersible in exchange for soul coins. And we have a tormentor that is parked in front of Bell's Forge that could use some expert attention.
Well, I can't leave the post, but if you can get it over here, I will definitely take care of those things. I won't be able to do it while you're sucking the souls out, though.
Yeah,
Your barge is big enough for a tormentor, though. You can easily fit it on this barge.
Can I get that in writing?
Oh, sure. You want to make a abyssal contract with me, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's going to take a little bit. I'll have my scribe work it up, though. Do you want to have a seat in our lounge area with some water and locusts?
I feel like he said lounge with air quotes.
He did.
It's just like a couple rickety chairs.
I could definitely do that. You'll definitely get some water, some locusts, or maybe even some maggots to snack on.
That'll work when it's written up. I can have my lawyer here read the contract before I sign it.
A lawyer, huh? Well, those are the best.
Yeah, I'll go take a seat in his lounge. Partake of the water and maggots or locusts, whatever he brings out.
So are we thinking that all 3 of us are going to go down there then? Yeah.
That's a good question.
So
I know I'm going.
Is there any way for you to get out if something went wrong?
You could unleash the hatch, but I don't advise it.
Yeah, then you'd be in the river.
And the river could do some bad things to your kind.
I'm in plate mail, and I am not very strong. So I mean, if something goes wrong, that might be the end of Razorite.
Well, I was trying to look through and see if I really had anything to help if I stayed up at the top. And I don't have much of anything that's going to help if something goes wrong down there.
So he tells you that whoever gets the most souls will get a soul coin. He promises the service he has said. He will swap out a weapon once. He will guarantee his work for up to 9 years. And he will agree to a single repair of your tormentor within 30 days of the signing of this contract. Gonzo. You're trying to look over the contract. We'll give you proficiency since you are a lawyer. But it is an intelligence check.
Uh-oh.
I will cast guidance upon you.
Oh, nice. So, okay. Guidance gives me what?
D4.
Oh, D4.
To add on to it.
Get to D4. All right. So my intelligence bonus plus proficiency.
Yep.
Right. Okay. So right now I'm at a 19 plus 22.
Okay. So the only thing you see is in the fine print. In fact, it's so tiny that it is almost unseeable by the naked eye. But you, with your expert lawyer eyes, you see that it states if anything is taken from his experimental machine, purposely broken, or negligent acts to the machine, then their soul will belong to him for eternity.
I let them know that.
Seems rather aggressive, but
All right. Don't break anything and don't steal anything.
yeah.
I will
Well,
need
we all
all
just
who
go
are going
down.
down in the machine to sign the document, by the way.
But what if something goes wrong with the machine that's according to your negligence? Or do we get your soul?
Well, no, but you have to prove my negligence. But there's nothing in the contract about that.
That doesn't absolve you of it, though.
I mean, we need to amend the contract. Add in a clause.
Oh, I got plenty of claws I can add to there.
All right, guys.
Just do this.
Should we sign this? I'm trusting your keen legal mind.
I'm going to cross out the whole we owed him our soul if we do that.
Oh, you can't void an infernal contract. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of it. Fine, put two of your souls up for it.
We agree
Look, if you guys ruin my experiment on purpose.
Why would we ruin your experiment on purpose?
That's what the contract says. Your purposeful negligence, your purposeful breaking or stealing of anything out of my machine.
Right, but it doesn't cover up against your negligence, which apparently could have happened 220 times.
It wasn't negligence. It was experimental.
That's what they're calling it.
It was a trial run. That's why they were test runs.
Hmm.
I feel like if there's negligence on your part, we should get something as compensation.
Fine, I will give you 20 soul coins if my negligence fails and the machine stops working.
That seems agreeable to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah.
So who all is going down in my machine? Who's signing here?
I will give a lovely flourish to my signature.
Beautiful.
I'll also sign.
Beautiful. And you, lawyer, are you going down as well? Or will you be staying with your Holly font friend here?
Feel comfortable with that, but it's all up to Razarak and what he wishes that I do.
Well, I mean, if you stay, it's extra eyes on the off chance that something happens up here.
Yes, I'll be on the lookout for shenanigans
Why would there be shenanigans on my part?
or tomfoolery.
There will be... Who's tomfoolery?
You wouldn't know; those are all legal terms.
Ah, okay. Okay. All right.
I would like to look over the submersible before I get inside.
So it is not over here. He tells you in a moment he will take you over there to inspect it. If you want to do your own inspection, that is fine. He will let you do that. Let me find which damn tab is it. There's too many damn tabs. Okay. Basilstein takes you to a rusty barge anchored on the river Styx a few hundred yards from the dock. Hanging from the barge's loading crane by a rusty chain is a 10-foot diameter spherical diving bell made of iron and glass, so it's got windows. Suction tubes protrude from the diving bell's lower hemisphere like little flimsy arms. And those are clearly the tubes that you suck the souls up with. So here you go. Feel free to look it over. Inspect it, do your thing.
Yeah, I want to, with my artificer's eye, I just want to give this thing a nice little once over. See if I can see any like cracks.
Yeah, give me an intelligence check.
I am going to watch him as he inspects it. I'm going to watch the what's this guy's name?
Basilstein.
I like to guide it myself.
Okay, I'm watching Basilstein to see if he reacts to anything.
As you're like inspecting it, Razarak, he seems almost impressed with his own work. As you look at different things, he's like, yes.
And you said perception?
Just intelligence.
Intelligence, okay. 27.
Yeah, you think he's telling the truth. He's pretty happy. He even tells you guys. And honestly, just to be on the safe side, let's just go for 10 minutes.
Perfect.
Okay. Yeah, I will climb inside.
Excellent. Again, whichever one of you sucks up the most silted souls will get this soul coin. And he pulls a coin out and then puts it back in his pocket. As you guys get in, you can hear the wheel at the top pulling it sealed shut. And then all of a sudden it just sounds like a vibration because you don't hear the squeak from the outside. And you can feel the pressure.
What do the controls look like?
A couple levers in front
You
of
like
it.
explain how to...
Purely for show.
No, it's like you just got to try and figure it out as you go. It's like when you play a new video game, you just kind of test it out and see what you like.
I don't need to know what XY does. I can figure it out.
What's a tutorial?
As you start
Push it a
pulling
couple
the
times.
switches, or the levers, I mean, you see the hose start moving around.
Okay.
And it almost looks like a dog that's trying to sniff. Like, you know how a dog like put its head up and go. So you see the hose kind of doing that as you move the levers around. And then there's a switch that says suck. And then the other one says release.
All right, well. I guess we're ready to go. How do we signal?
All of a sudden you hear toot, 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 and you see, Gonzo, that Basilstein taps on the top, and then he goes over to a machine with levers and lowers it into the river. As it hits the river, you guys can see out your window these like imagine like the Little Mermaid, all those little souls that are like swirling around Ursula and stuff.
Oh man.
It looks like that starts going through this water around your ship. Tortured souls coursing through the river Styx claw and scream at the bathysphere as they pass by. And quickly starts to become dark as it goes down towards the bottom. Now you can see, but not very well. At the end of each minute, character operating suction makes a dex check. Okay, so you're down there at the bottom. I want both of you. This is minute 1. 2, 3, 4.
So I can't see them down there, right?
No, but you can see the tube that's attached to it. There's like
So
a chain that's attached to it that he had to
Okay.
lower into the water.
So I have a general idea where it is.
Yes. So he lowered it into the water, and you can still hear clunk, 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 clunk as it's still going down for about a minute, and then it hits the bottom, and you can hear it stop going clunk. You guys in the bottom, again, you can hear this writhing and screaming as these souls are floating by your windows, and you start sucking up the souls. Give me dex checks, each of you. Just straight dex checks.
I would like to guidance myself.
And
Okay.
since I have an hourglass on my inventory, I flip the hourglass as they're going down so I can roughly time how long they're down there.
Okay.
I got an 11.
11. What'd you get, Raz?
20. Dirty 20.
20. Okay, so you can feel these souls getting sucked up the hose. You don't know how many, but you can definitely tell they're getting sucked up from the bottom of the depths of the river Styx. Give me another check after another minute passes. 2 minutes have passed now, Gonzo.
2 minutes. Okay.
That's a 20.
22.
You just gotta do better than me every time, Razorek.
I'm awesome.
Okay.
I was probably a rogue in another life.
All right. Do it again. This is number 3. 3 minutes have now passed, Gonzo.
Razorek did better than I did, so it doesn't matter.
It
Natural.
matters.
That one. Did you
Natural
critically
20
fail?
for a total of 28.
Wow.
I got a 6.
You got a 6? Oh my goodness.
Look, I only get a +3. I'm not Razorek over here getting a +8. How you get a +8 on your
He's
test?
guidancing himself.
I'm
every time.
guiding myself.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
touching himself over there. In fact, you see
Yeah.
like he's got hands inside of his armor every now and then, and you see this glowing coming from him.
Joel, me.
Okay, give me it again. This is minute 4. What'd you get, Arkmir?
12.
12?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, 12. What'd you get? 19?
I'm just trying to make sure that Razorek continues to feel great about himself.
Razorek
I
always
am-
feels great about himself.
I am cackling with glee. Just I don't know what's happening right now. Just hitting buttons and knobs.
Okay. All right. So 5 minutes have passed, Gonzo, and you can see he starts making adjustments up there on the pier or whatever on the dock, and you can see the chain move into a different part of the river now. And once again, give me another dex roll, Arkmir and Razorek. We'll start with Arkmir.
6.
Wow, you're killing it over there.
I know, right?
All right, Razorek, what'd you get?
12.
12. That's almost an Arkmir number right there.
Uh,
Okay.
I imagine Arkmir is probably literally trying her best while Razorek is just like flailing around aimlessly. You know?
Probably.
Just
yeah.
to add insult to injury, I'm sure.
There's a
that's
method
what's
to my
going on.
madness. And that is madness.
All right. So Gonzo, you can see from your spot on this dock. You can see the other dock that you guys were originally on, where you had like the water and everything, where originally Basilstein was working. It's kind of far away, but you can still visually see it. And it just catches your eye. Another minute passes. I need you guys to give me 5 more checks. We'll go through the last 5 minutes. So, Arkmir, what was your first number? We'll do Arkmir's first.
Ooh, 18.
18. All right. What else?
17, 16, 6. Ooh, 23.
Ooh.
Does
that's everything.
Lulu communicates telepathically, right?
Yes, she does.
So at some point I would try to yell out to her if I didn't see her, just to make sure they're okay.
Okay. Before I do that, what was your last number, Paula? You had 6 and then what?
23.
23. Wow. Okay. Okay. So Lulu at some point in there, listening to Gonzo, you guys hear in your head, hey, is everything going okay down there?
Yeah, everything's great.
Doing all right.
How's your oxygen levels down there?
Ooh, yeah, we should look at those. What
Gotta
are
look
this?
at- yeah, to where we're
It's
sitting at.
a huge gauge. Like you guys have plenty of oxygen according to the gauges. Or the gauge.
I will tap.
Wait,
it.
hold on. Has the gauge moved?
Yes, but not
Since we
much.
come down? Okay.
Okay.
Just making sure it works. you
Just
know?
sitting at phone.
Yeah, so at this
What?
point, you guys, you're coming up on that 10-minute mark. I will get to your rolls here in a sec, Razrak. You're coming up to that 10-minute mark, and you can see that the gauge has moved down 1/3. Okay, so it's still got 2/3 of a gauge of oxygen.
Okay.
Razorek, give me 5 more rolls unless you already did them. But what were they?
The first one was a dirty 20.
20. Okay.
The second one was a natural 20 for a total of 27.
Okay.
The third one is an 18. The fourth one is a 14.
Okay.
And the last one is
Go for
a
20.
17.
Oh, damn. Okay. Not bad. But you just fell short. Okay.
The last one I did better, just for the record.
You did. You did a lot better on that last one. You also did, that's the only time I think you actually beat him. That is.
But sometimes you gotta finish strong,
You
Yeah.
finished strong, but you didn't start strong. But maybe if we would have continued, you would have kept, going.
Well, likely that's exactly what would have happened.
You guys are sucking up those souls. Right before you get to the 10-minute mark, though, Gonzo, you see off in the distance, over at that other dock, you see 10 of these winged black creatures with claws and talons, with these bird beaks, landing over on the other dock. And Basilstein tells you, I gotta go right now. I have to handle this. If you want, go and pull the lever. I have to go. You can pull them up. I gotta go handle this. And he rushes off of this spot onto a smaller barge to go back over there.
Okay. So, is it a hand crank or something?
No. So you see, give me a straight intelligence roll.
Oh, boy. Oh, that's pretty good. Add 19 total.
All right. So you luckily saw what levers he was using before and how he was using them. So you are able to find the one that pulls them out of the water, and kind of push it, and it starts automatically just going pulling them up.
Okay.
Lulu tells you guys, guys, we haven't down in the whatever it's called, the bath thing. tells you, hey guys, we have an issue up here. Basilstein just kind of abandoned the post, and I think he's going to fight some monsters or something.
I'm sorry, what?
He abandoned us, but Gonzo's got it under control, I think.
Should we come? We should come up now. We should do
That's
that
what
now.
Gonzo's trying to do right now. And all of a sudden, you then feel a quick, sudden jerk, and you can tell you're being lifted out of the water. Oh, I'm sorry. You are not being lifted out of the water yet. Gonzo, I need an Arcana check.
Oh shit!
Oh boy, do I have a? Oh, okay. Let's see. 14.
Okay. So you start trying to work this lever, and for some reason it's not working properly, or like you thought it would. You did not. So luckily you did not fail too bad, but you did fail. And so it's just not coming up. In fact, it lifted them a little bit, it like jolted them, but now it's just kind of moving them in the water, but it's not pulling them out. Give me another Arcana check.
Do you think Lulu
13.
could help him?
A 13?
Yeah.
So you just all of a sudden jolted it the other way. Arkhamir and Razarak, give me a dex save as you try not to bash your face on the window.
Oh no.
Well, I've been doing so great at them. 5.
Give me something good.
2 points of damage to your face, Arkhamir.
17.
Yeah, you're fine. You're like, woo! It's like riding a bull. Give me another check, Gonzo. Arcana check.
15.
Is that a no? That couldn't Lulu help him with all her expertise?
Could Lulu help?
The help action.
I mean, Lulu has no proficiencies in skills.
Okay, all right.
So Lulu will start telling you, Gonzo, I would advise you pull it like this. You will get advantage on further ones. And Lulu just continues to repeat herself. I would advise doing it this way. I would try not to do it that way. Just constantly in your
After
head.
the fact.
Yes, but it is helping you. So advantage from here on out. Roll Arcana.
Okay. And have advantage. Big money. 20. Dirty 20.
That is one success. All right. So you guys feel all of a sudden this bump as you start going up a little bit. And give me another Arcana check.
Oh, 21.
Hey, there you go. Goes up twice. So now it's starting to pick up some speed. Give me another Arcana check.
22.
As that happens, all of a sudden, you're Gonzo, you're like, oh, wait, I've been doing it wrong the whole time. And you push it and then pull it really hard. And then it just pulls the machine up out of the water. And it's dripping as souls are falling off of it.
Okay.
And it comes up to the dock. Yeah. And so it's still closed, but it's up at the dock now.
It's hanging over the dock. So if it were to fall, it would go through the dock.
Yes.
Is there a way to climb up to open the hatch?
Yes. In fact, there's a spot that actually allows you to, or it's not above the dock. It's actually next to the dock, and the hatch is right next to it, so you can walk onto it.
Okay, I'm going to start opening the hatch.
It pops, and it opens.
What year is it?
Fresh
we've been
Avernus
down there.
air.
I got worried there for a minute.
You get hit with the smell of rotting flesh once again.
I think I preferred the river.
Yeah, it probably just smelled like BO or something because you guys probably haven't bathed.
Probably used to that.
You see over on the dock, across the way, you see 10 of these Vrocks that are fighting the...
Basilstein.
Yeah, and as that's going on, though, on the dock you guys are on, a creature lands on it. And he's got claws on his feet. He's got small fisted arms. And then above that, he's got these like lobster claws on his other set of arms. He's got what looks like a... it's like it's a demon head, like almost like a dragon. But then it has like these horns that go off the back. You can give me a religion check to figure out what type it is.
Yep. I'm not even going to take the time to guidance myself on this one. Just going to go for it. I think I have this mini too. Oh, hey. That is a 27.
You know this is a Glabrizu.
I'm sorry. Could you say that word again?
Glabrizu. And I got a 3 for initiative. So roll initiative.
Well,
By the way, that was supposed to happen after the one turn of Gonzo trying to do that stuff. But I didn't read that part properly.
Cool. So all of my good rolls apply to not my initiative.
well, I tell you, there's some really good. We're still beating the Clapper Zoo. That's all we got to do.
All right, so who's going first, Razimir or Arkhan?
Wow.
Razimir or
Razimir.
Razimir. That's who's gonna go first. Razimir.
Razimir. All right, we'll go Razarak first. What you doing?
Razarak can go first.
Also, you control Lulu.
That is true. When does Lulu... Is Lulu going to go on my turn?
Yes,
Or should I-
you just control her on your turn.
Okay.
Keep it easy.
Okay. How far away is this creature?
It landed on this little dock. It's within movement of all of you.
Well, I will try the spell. I've never done this one before. I need it to make me a deck save as like a little port's gonna open up on my armor and like a brilliant green flamethrower is gonna shoot out at it as I cast Fairy Fire.
So I got a 13. What kind of damage is it?
It's just glowing. Everyone has advantage.
Oh. Okay.
And as my bonus action, I will activate my armor's defensive field and get 3 temporary hit points.
Mm.
And I think it does something else. What else? Where did it go? No. Nope, it's just temporary hit points. Okay.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Next up is Arkmir.
Okay, so you gave everybody advantage.
Yep.
This thing clearly looks hostile, correct? Like we've established that it's attacking us, or
Yeah, it
no?
looks like it. The way it landed
Okay.
on this looks like he's coming at you.
So Arkmir is going to cast Rolathim's Psychic Lance. And so you guys will see this shimmering like jolt of power come out of Arkmir's forehead into this creature. It makes an intelligence saving throw, please.
Intelligence saving throw.
Oh, I forgot the Holy
He
Fant.
failed.
Lulu's just gonna bless all of us.
Okay.
So we all get a D4 to saving throws and attack rolls.
That's a good one.
All right. So 26 points of damage.
Damn. What type of damage? Psychic?
Yes.
Okay. You can see its pinchers go up next to its head.
And then our Khmer is going to try and get out, because I'm not out of the thing that's sitting on the edge of the dock, right?
No, you did not get out of it yet.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use.
But you can see it through the window.
I'm gonna use my movement to get all the way out.
How much movement speed do you have? 30?
Yeah.
So you are able to climb up the 15 feet out of it. But you are basically still at the hatch. So you're like right there, almost completely out of it.
Oh my gosh, now it can see me too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, half of you is sticking out of the hatch.
Oh, I
the
don't
other
like
half of you is
that.
on the ladder.
Mm-mm.
And I'm assuming Razarak is still down in it.
Oh no, I would
on
use
the
my
dock.
movement. Yeah, I'm on the dock.
Okay.
So
Excellent.
our Khmer is actually gonna be under. She doesn't want to be half out and half under. She'd rather just be all the way down.
Poke her head back down in. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Mm-mm.
All right. Next up, Gonzo.
Okay, so I'm on top of this machine,
Yes.
and this creature lands on the dock, and we have advantage.
And a D4 to your attack roll.
Yeah, technically Razarak is the closest to this thing.
Okay.
Good.
So I'm going to Sacred Flame it.
Okay.
So we have
Let's make a save.
advantage. Nat 20.
Oh.
So how do you do that? Max damage?
Yeah, max +1.
Oh, Sacred Flame is a.
It's a saving throw, though, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, it is? Okay. Oh, my bad. The
I
deck save.
think I failed.
Oops.
12. I failed.
Yep. All right.
And that's radiant damage, right?
Yeah, so it will take 3 radiant damage because I rolled like crap. But since I have surprise attack, if you hit a creature that has not taken a turn yet in the current combat with an attack roll, it takes an extra 2d6 damage.
Oh, there you go. Do it.
So he takes another 9.
Wow.
And
All
I
right.
can see bonus action. Can I do spiritual weapon?
Mhm.
Right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because Sacred Flame is just a cantrip.
Right. Okay. So yeah. So I'm going to do that. Bonus there.
Okay.
That is my turn.
All right.
Oh, you get to hit with spiritual weapon.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
On the same
Technically,
round?
when you cast it, you don't. It's come up before, but I'll allow it. I'm fine with it. But yeah, technically by the rules, it doesn't hit first turn that you cast it, which is dumb. It's like I've seen it argued about so many times.
All right. So you want? I can attack.
Yeah,
you?
do it. Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Just makes more sense to me.
With advantage, right? Yeah.
Yes.
21.
To hit, that hits.
Yeah. So it's okay. Okay. It's the damage. Oh boy, look at that. 4 damage as this giant looking like fly swatter thing appears next to it and just goes whacks it upside the head.
Nice. So this dock is like still over the river Styx.
Right.
As you do that, this creature reaches back, and you can see there's chains that are kind of holding this dock. Use action. One of its finishes, try and snip through. Okay. So he will attack. He's got multiple attacks, but he is going to make a attack on your chain. I think that's a miss.
He's attacking the chain.
Yes. So he misses with the first chain, or isn't strong enough to do anything. His second with his pinchers is also not enough to do much to the chain. All right. So then he is going to move over to you, Razarak, and attack you with his fists. 2 attacks with his fists. Uh, 19 and an 18 to hit.
I will shield on the first one, so my AC would become 24, so they will both miss.
Both miss. Okay. Well, then I guess he misses. And that was his turn. It is your turn, Razarak.
All right, this thing is right in my face. I could cast a spell.
Put a
Or
spell on you.
I will cast the spell. I'm going to punch him.
Okay.
I will use...
That's a spell. I'm going to punch him.
I cast Fist. I'm going to use my Thunder Gauntlets, and I'm going to go ahead and try to ring his bell.
Okay.
And
by the way, this guy towers over all of you, especially you kobolds. So you're not able to punch him in the face. You could probably punch him in his knee.
So that is a 25 to hit.
Hits.
He will take 9 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
And the effect of punching him, he will have disadvantage on all attack rolls against anyone except me until the start of my next turn.
Okay. So if he hits anyone else, it's at disadvantage, but if he hits you, it's fine.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, Arkmir.
Hey, well, first I'm gonna get out of this thing and down onto like the deck. I don't want to be in this like whatever. I don't remember what it was called.
The bath water or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I don't want to be in here. So
Bathysphere.
I'm gonna jump down from here.
Okay.
And how is he doing? Like, do we seem fairly effective against him, or
I mean, all your attacks seem to be doing what they're supposed to so far, but he's still fine. He doesn't seem to be like looking like he's gonna run or anything, or like he's too concerned yet. He's got some scratches.
Okay. All right. I'm going to firebolt him for right now.
Okay.
So I rolled a 1, so I'm not gonna firebolt him.
Okay.
For right now.
Here's what I need.
You have advantage still.
Oh, do I?
And a D4.
Hold on.
Damn,
Hey, you know what? You know what? The second roll, I got a 2, so I still missed.
Oh no!
But
Sorry.
I didn't roll a 1. That actually ends up being a 10. If you want to add an extra,
it won't matter
D4 to that,
he's got partial cover
actually-
because of Razarak in the way.
it ends up being a 14.
Yeah,
Just
it
for the
still misses.
record.
It still misses.
Okay. Great. And then I
Damn,
would like to
Razarak.
see is there
so
is there
excited about
something like is there something I can like kind of hide behind a little bit or something?
I mean, you already are hidden by like Razarak and Gonzo.
Okay, but like it'd be cool if I could hide more.
No, there's no way. And In order to
No.
find anything else, you'd have to run right by the thing to get to the land.
Yeah.
Because
that doesn't
he's
sound like
blocking you guys off from the land behind him.
doesn't sound like a thing I'm gonna do.
So
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
That's all I'm
That's
gonna do
everything?
then.
All right, Gonzo. You got your spiritual weapon for your bonus.
Right. Yeah, spiritual. Okay, let me do the spiritual weapon. Yeah, I have advantage, right?
Advantage and a D4.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
spiritual weapon? Oh yeah, advantage and D4.
Yeah, 26. That will hit. Oh, I rolled a 5 damage as the giant fly swatter hits him again.
What'd you roll to hit?
26.
Okay,
Total.
that hits.
Does he have cover from Razarak?
Yeah, Razarak went up and punched him.
Okay.
It's not a lot of cover because Razarak is short, and this thing is big, like almost 10 feet tall, but it's a little bit of cover, not much. Though.
So I will toll the dead on him.
Okay. So he has to make a wisdom save or something?
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to make it. That's 22.
Okay. That's save or suck.
Yeah, I think it's a cantrip.
Okay. So I'm on top of this thing and over the dock on this submersible, and they're on the dock fighting.
So
they're
it's
like
even
down
with the dock. So the submersible is even with the dock.
Right, but it's over the dock.
No, so I corrected it earlier. It wasn't over top of it. It's next to it. So when you walk from the top of the bath sphere, you literally walk straight onto the dock. Kind of like a boat. You're just getting off a boat, like right onto the dock. So it doesn't come up above it. It's even with it.
Okay. I am going to use my movement to climb down towards the controls if I can get there.
Inside of the bath?
No, like the controls that I was outside moving.
Oh, okay. Off to the side?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna go to. I don't know if I can get there, but I'm headed
You
that
can
way.
get there, but yeah, you can't do anything.
Can't do anything.
Yet.
Gotcha.
Yep. All right. It is his turn. So, his first attack is going to be at the chains holding the dock with his pincher. That might be... No, that's not good enough. No good. All right. His second one is coming at you, though, because he's tired of you, Razarak. So here's the pincher attack. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. 28.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And you are also grappled, by the way. Oh, that is not as good as I was hoping. That is only 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
That my arcane ward will absorb that, but that was so much.
He's got 2 more attacks coming.
Well, poopsicle.
First attack is a 20.
That will miss.
Okay. Second attack is a 23.
That will also miss.
All right. That is his turn. So that was his second turn, right? So we are on round 3, Razarak. It is your turn.
And I'm grappled.
You are grappled by these pinchers.
How many creatures are close enough that they would be affected by a 15-foot cube originating on me?
I would say you and the Gonzo.
All right, not
let's
going
see.
to do that spell.
Technically all of you, actually.
Definitely not going to do that spell. I will. Am I like face to face with him, or is he just like?
Yeah,
holding
he's
the ground?
got you up off the ground in his pincher. You're grappled up off the ground.
Cool. I will bonus action
Okay.
cast Dragon's Breath on myself. I'm gonna
Okay.
go with acid.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna look him in the face and say, "Open wide!" I need him to make a dex save, as I'm just gonna breathe a plume of acid at him.
Nat 20, so 22.
Good Lord. All right. He will take half damage. Oh, that's not as many sixes as I wanted it to be. All right, 10, 16. Oh, hey. He takes 12 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And fairy fire will drop.
Okay. Perfect. And that's everything, right?
That is everything. Lulu is gonna. Well, she can't do that because that'll. Oh, yeah. Lulu will try to gore the Glabberazoo with her tusks.
Okay. You sure?
No. No, I'm not.
And when you say it like that,
Go ahead, gore. Gore.
You know, Lulu's concentrating on Bless. Lulu's just gonna stay out of this. I don't want that to drop. Lulu's just gonna watch.
All right.
Probably tell us not to die.
Please don't die. All right, Arkhamir.
hey, Arkhamir last time had or the other guy had cover from Arkhamir, correct?
Yeah,
That's what you
but
said.
only partial.
Okay. I'm still gonna use, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to begin flying upwards.
Oh.
So
can
that so that he no longer has any sort of cover, and then I will Eldritch Blast him.
Okay. Fair.
It's not an advantage anymore because I forgot that Dragon's Breath was a concentration spell.
Well, yeah, but you're still right up there, right?
Yeah,
Well, we have pack tactics,
that's a fair point.
so that's advantage,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
I forgot we had that.
I know. And I got
Oh
a
my
nat
God.
20.
So
my
max
God.
damage plus
So-
one roll.
So max damage plus one. I'm gonna have to roll this separate.
Is Eldritch a D10 or
so-
D12?
D10.
10. So max damage would be 10 plus the roll is 7, so it's 17. I get plus 4, so that is 21. And I also do fun fact, I'm supposed to do 4 bonus points of fire damage every time I hit. So that's 21 points of damage plus 4 points of fire damage.
Think
And
you did
your
another-
fire damage bypasses fire resistance, doesn't it? It's one of your sorcerer things, I think. wasn't it?
Great question. I believe it does. Yes,
like something
I
you took.
remember that.
Yeah, because
I
I
think-
remember when you made your character, we were like, really? You took a bunch of fire spells in hell? That wasn't smart. And you're like, but I get to ignore resistances.
Yeah, I do. I have Elemental Adept
Yeah. Okay.
with
That's
2
what I thought.
fire.
You also have another Eldritch Blast beam because you get 2 at level 5.
Oh,
God damn it, Razarak. Razarak is getting a lump of coal for Christmas. I'm just saying.
I do get 2 beams.
I do
So I
often
can roll again.
She's gonna
get
miss
another
this.
natural.
27.
Okay, I lied. Just do math. Roll your damage.
And then it's 12 plus another 4 fire damage.
So 16.
Yes.
Okay. He's
And
looking
then-
a little rough now, by the way.
I would like to then, if I still have some movement for my
Well.
flying, which is 30 feet.
Oh, yeah, you probably don't have much. I would say no
Okay.
real flying.
Okay, then I'll just stay where I am. It lasts for like 10 minutes.
Okay. So
should
you're
be
up in
fine.
the air. Gonzo!
So Razarak. Oh, spiritual weapon. No advantage because I don't have pack.
But you
20.
do get a D4 still.
Right. Spiritual weapon is. Oh, okay. 23.
To hit, hits.
27 to hit. Yeah. So he takes 9 bludgeoning as the fly swatter hits him. So does he still have Razarak held?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'll fix that on my turn.
Okay. I'm gonna hold my action. I would advise you to move, Razarak. And I'm grabbing the controls. And as soon as he moves, I'm gonna swing that whatever it is and smash him with the big ball of destruction.
Hit him with the submarine.
Yes.
All right.
Because I remember how the controls work because I have keen mind. So I remember exactly what I did.
Okay. Ooh. What is this? Does he want to do this?
No, he doesn't.
He might. I've
No,
never
he
used
doesn't.
this before.
No,
I've
he
never
doesn't
heard of this before.
No, he doesn't want to do it. Please don't do it. I don't know what it is. I have an idea, but please don't do it.
So, Paula, you're 30 feet in the air.
Oh no. Oh no.
But I'm also like, so I'd be like 30 feet up, but also like, like it's like the hypotenuse of the triangle. Is that what that side is?
Oh, he has advantage on saving throws against spells. I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Do I want him to do this? I'm debating it still.
Is it something mean?
I feel like you want to pass.
I should have done this earlier.
It's probably too late to do it now.
It's
Might as
not
well
too
just,
late.
like,
There's
let it
like 3
go.
things I really want to do that I wish I had done earlier. I'm not going to do the one to Paula.
I mean, it's okay if you want to. I'll be fine. I'll be okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm totally doing this one.
It's okay.
This one might be rough. So, Paula, you're not affected by this.
Oh.
However, I need a wisdom saving throw from the other 2.
Is this a spell?
It is a spell.
I will count.
It is a 4th level spell.
Okay, I gotta roll. Just got B14. Oh, damn it. All right, wisdom save it is.
Yeah. Beat a
oh,
16.
Are we blessed? So we get a D4, right?
Yeah, we're still blessed.
Beat a 16.
16 on the die. Plus my plus.
So you
So-
make it.
27. Stick it.
Oh,
All right.
thank God. 17.
Damn. That really sucks. That was confusion. One of the things from confusion is the creature uses all its movement to move in a random direction.
Just fall in the water.
That was the idea that I was hoping would happen, but there was a 1 in 10 chance of that happening. There's other stuff that happens, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Or that could happen.
Yeah.
But I was hoping. All right. Well, that was his turn. So he was going for that because that would have been awesome. But it's okay. All right. As this is happening, though, from behind him, you see one of those black weapons. It is a javelin come stabbing through his chest. And he falls limp and off the edge of it and into the river.
Is he still holding me?
Give me a dex save, Razarak. Beat a 10. Because the pincher went limp.
But a nickel for every time I heard that.
Okay, that's 12.
Okay, so you make it. So you see right in front of you this weapon come through his chest, almost hit you in the face. And then you feel the pincher get loose and you fall on the deck, almost going in the river Styx as you see his body fall over into the river. And standing there is our friend Basilstein. I'm sorry it took me so long to get back here. Gosh, every once in a while we got these crazy ass demons that come up in here and I got to kill them off and fight them off my damn barge and off of the docks and everything. But, you know, you guys seem to have made it out okay. Is my bathysphere okay?
It's great.
All right. Did you guys actually suck up some souls?
I assume so, Gonzo. Is this demon attack? Is that something that could qualify under negligence on his part?
No, there's nothing I could have done about that. That is out of my hands. That is an act of, I'd say God, but there's no God down here. And he starts looking at his machine. It looks like you guys didn't ruin it. Doesn't look like any of the water got inside of it. Everything seems good. So I'll count up these souls and I'll give you this coin. And we will end the session right there.
Okay.
So thank you guys for watching. Check out all of our friends on all the socials. You've got Blackthorns Apothecary on TikTok and Twitter. You've got BN Drake on Twitter and YouTube. You've got Awkward Nerd Girl or whatever on Twitter. You can also see her here on my YouTube channel. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. And we will see you guys next time. Next week, we will be streaming Tyranny of Dragons right here on this very channel. And we'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. Game on.